I do not have enough time nor funds to buy my parents separate gifts. So instead of giving them both separate things, I decided that I'm gonna harness all of my artistry and love and appreciation into one exhibition of joy. I'm going to paint my parents a picture. My method for this painting is I'm going to put a grid on the picture that I'm drawing and then put the grid on the canvas and then draw it like that so I can get the proportions right. I only did the grid method like once in my art class one time, so I had to search up a video and learn how to do it, and it was not easy. I'm confused. I eventually figured out how to do it, and I was on a roll until I realized I did everything wrong. Okay. I have my grid for the picture, okay? This is an 8 by 10 picture. My canvas is 11 by 14. So if you know anything about math, those numbers do not match up. They don't create a perfect aspect ratio. So when you try to turn an 8 by 10 picture onto a 11 by 14 canvas, the image is going to be distorted. So you know what I had to do? I don't know if you could see that, but I had to just create a very wide border around and have my grid be 8 by 10 on a 11 by 14 canvas. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. So now I'm gonna sketch out the picture. It's about 2 hours later, and I finally finished the sketch. It's okay. It looks like my parents to me, and that's all that matters. That's the important part. I'm going to go to sleep, and then I will come back fresh tomorrow to paint the rest. Goodbye. Hello. Today is day 2 of painting this painting. It's 11 p.m. I don't know why I wait all day to do this. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna look at the picture, look at the canvas, and do the same colors. And then, you know what, we'll see where I end up. I haven't even started painting and I'm already so done. I don't wanna do this. Okay, I'm gonna turn on some music and get to work. So since I'd messed up the aspect ratio so bad, I just decided to keep the image inside of the grid, and then everything else along the border, I was just gonna like make it up and draw something there. And then that's what I ended up doing. Hello, it's the next day. There's 3 more days until Christmas. And so far, I only have the background of this picture done, which means now I just have to do the foreground, which is literally everything else, and then I'm done. Like, I'm not like a painter. I kind of just, throw paint on, and I'm like, oh, okay, that looks good. So I don't know how to paint faces. I'm gonna go and try to do this. So I low-key didn't really know what I was doing. I just threw color where I saw it, and then eventually it ended up looking like something. The face took me 2 hours. I started out painting in my dad's office, and then he walked into his own office. 5 minutes later, mom walked into the office. So I figured, might as well just move. Okay, so change of scenery because my parents kept walking into the room I was in earlier, and I didn't want them to see the painting. So this is how far I've gotten. I finished my mom's side, and I don't know how I did that. I kind of zoned out for 5 hours, and then when I zoned back in, it was done, and it doesn't look bad. So I think this is all I'm gonna do for now because I kind of have to go to a basketball game and play. All right, that's it. Goodbye. I'm at the point where I don't even want to do this anymore. And I'm scared that if I touch this canvas again, it is not going to be anywhere close to as good as that is. Christmas is in 2 days, and I have to have this done by tomorrow so I can wrap it and put it under the tree. I would really rather be doing anything else. I hate painting flowers. So I started on my dad's face. I already did like the white of the eyes. I'm just scared like that this side is not gonna look as good as this side. It's okay, I got this. It's 2 o'clock, so let's see how long it takes me to do the face. So for some reason, my dad's side was so much harder to paint than my mom's side. Like, his features were just off, and each time I tried to fix them, I think I made them worse. And then I was low-key starting to crash out. I've never painted a goatee before, and I didn't know how to paint a goatee. This is the 4th album I've gone through. This forehead is my favorite part of the entire painting. I don't know what I did to it, but it just looks like a forehead. And then the goatee, this is the part where like I was starting to lose it because it just didn't look like a goatee. It just looked like a big shadow. And then the teeth were worse because I painted the gums too big and then I tried to shrink them and it just didn't look good. 4 hours later. I have to actually go somewhere right now, so I will be gone for like 2 hours. But once I come back, I'm gonna finish this and it will be done. And my back hurts a lot. It's 9 p.m. and I have to finish this. The more like I'm looking at it, the more it's not looking like my parents. I'm gonna stop looking at it and just paint because the more I look at it, the more things I'm gonna find wrong, and then I'm never gonna finish this. I want to go to sleep. That's really it. I just want to go to sleep. I have no desire to pick up the paintbrush. Anyway, with that said, I'm gonna go pick up the paintbrush. I just went for a walk around my house. I don't want to do this. This does not look like my father. Now that I'm here, it's not good. It looks like a person. Don't get me wrong, it looks like a human being. Something with this box right here. I covered this, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's my in the picture. There's a bunch of it's stripes. This is what my palette looks like. I'm running out of black paint. My iPad is about to die. I just want to go to sleep. Finally, I sat myself down and just finished the painting. I charged my iPad and I just got through it because it was 12 a.m. and I wanted to go to sleep. So I started adding the final touches and adding the highlights and everything. And finally I was done. Final brush stroke. Ooh. Done. Wait, no, I'm not. Give me a second. Nope. Okay, messed it up. Why did I touch it? Why didn't I just leave it alone? There we go. There we go. Okay. I'm free. After 72 hours of hard, laborious work, the painting was finally done. My paint palette is now permanently stained with black and white, and my water cup has a rim of gray around it, but it was worth it. Christmas Eve came around, and I wrapped the painting with the best wrapping I've ever done. I signed it with the best signature I've ever done, and I put a little bow on it and put it right under the Christmas tree. And then it was time.
Who are these people? Do you know what this is?
That's pretty good, Brianna.
Thank you.
You could have painted me some eyebrows.
Mom, you had none.
No, I'm just joking.
I painted what I saw. And now, the painting sits in a dark corner of my dad's office among other artworks of the past.